So hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Matthew John is here with yet another video, and in today's video we are going to focus on what happened on 7th of August 2020. That is the hearing that was held on 7th of August, and it's about the AILA lawsuits. You guys have been waiting to hear what happened or what was going through. So you guys are welcome, and you guys know we talk about the DV category, anything that affects the DV category. It's not about the other categories of visa. For us, we focus for the DV category. So as of now, we are talking about the DV category for the DV 2020s and also for the DV 2021. So we all know that the AILA lawsuit has been there, you know, the proceedings and all that have been happening, but there was scheduled the first hearing that was scheduled to be on 7th of August. So the hearing was held as planned, and personally I'll be speaking about, or I'll be discussing about DV category alone. You know, there were several categories. You know, AILA was not just dealing with the DV categories, but in general it could involve the family-based visas, employment-based visas, and you know, other categories. But for us, we decide to stick on the DV category. So the hearing was held as usual. It was 7th of August 2020 around 10 a.m. That is in the morning. So personally I was listening. It took around maybe almost 1.5 hours. I was listening and it was not that clear, but I could get some points here and there. And yeah, it took place as expected, and the petition was submitted and everything. So the best thing, or okay, just to maybe to give you a quick highlight, nothing was concluded as of 7th of August. Nothing was concluded. Like there was no the final verdict. There was no any ruling on the 7th of August. So that I will be explaining. Okay, in this video I'll be explaining what went through or what was going down there and what to expect and all that. So if you're new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, so that you get notified when we drop a new video. And again, today I still ask for your favor, the obvious favor. Just hit that like button so that you know our video can get recommended by YouTube to other viewers that are interested in our field. And with that being said, guys, let's start our video right away. So to start with, we all agreed that the hearing or the petition can take more time. It's not a one-day event, and it can take weeks, months, and also, you know, all sort of time. So yesterday it was 7th of August. The hearing was live. I could listen and all that. It went down as expected, and as usual there was no conclusion. They never concluded to something. But the best thing is that, you know, the judge is aware. The judge is aware that the petition includes or involves cases that are maybe for the, like, it involves cases like for the DV category. You know, DV category, their fiscal year is almost to the end. That is by 30th of September. So the judge acknowledged he's aware of that, and he's aware of how urgent the petition is. That is, for the DV 2020, he is aware that their fiscal year ends by, okay, in a few weeks time. That is like a month and a half, and he's very aware that the time the fiscal year cannot be extended. So he vowed to work very as fast as he can, you know, to try and, you know, solve all these issues. But in contrary to that, or something different, is that the government attorney just acknowledged that the fiscal year end, that is the 30th of September 2020, you know, that is the deadline for the fiscal year for the DV 2020. So he acknowledged that they don't treat that as an emergency. By this I mean that, you know, the immigration administration in the US, they are still issuing some visas at some emergency points. You know, some people with some emergency, you know, that's a different topic, but they are still issuing some visas to some emergency scenarios, but they don't consider the fiscal year, the end of the fiscal year DV 2020 being emergency. So DV 2020 will just follow the course. If the end of the fiscal year is comes to end without a visa, it's over. So the point here, the point on that is that they are not treating the 30th of September as it's the end of the fiscal year. They are not treating it as an emergency, so it will just remain as that. So generally, on 7th of August, nothing was concluded, but the judge acknowledged that there is a pending motion for the expedited discovery, and the best thing, he gave the government a period of time, that is, gave them from 7th to 11th. The government have until 11th of August to respond to that, of which, but after 11, he will be making a decision on that by 12th. So the next step after 11th of after 7th of August, there will be a new hearing. There will be another meeting, and it will be a call meeting again, and it will be held on 12th. So it's like 4 or 5 days from now, or from the date 7, there will be a new hearing. That is on 12th of August 2020, around 11:30 a.m. And the best thing about this is that the judge will be making a decision. So yesterday, as it was 7th of August, they never signed a TRO that maybe most of us were expecting to be signed, but there is a very high chances, there is great big chance that the TRO might be signed on 12th of August 2020. Again, I'm not like assuring you 100% it will be signed. I just said the petition has its process. It might take time and even weeks, but there is a great chance that the TRO will be signed on 12th of August 2020. That is the next hearing. I hope that one is clear. So in short, we expect a decision, we expect to hear something good in the next few days. That is on 12th of August. So I'll be listening. I'll still be arrive again, and I'll try again to run something from them, and guys, I'll be sharing again. So they never had a TRO on date 7 as we expected, but the judge is pushing things as fast as possible. He seems to be a very positive judge, and the best thing is that he seems not to fear. He doesn't fear to issue or to rule against the government. The judge is independent. The best thing about him is that he's not afraid. He doesn't seem to be afraid ruling against the government, and that's the best thing. And so there is a high chances that there will be a TRO. The TRO might be signed on 12, and maybe as of now, that's what we have to wait. As I just said, on 7th of August, there was nothing that was concluded. So the next step is to wait for the next hearing that will be held on 12th of August. So for the DV 2020s, we are aware that your fiscal year is ending in a few weeks' time. That is maybe a month and a half. Those are like 9 weeks. Let's call them like 10 weeks. So within that time, I know it's quite hard, and but there's still hope. For me, there's hope until 30th of September. But the best thing, or maybe those people who can benefit from that, are those people who had attended the interview and their passport was shipped back without the visas. Again, those who were appointed for the interview, but because of the pandemic, the embassies were closed and they never attended, and those who maybe had received an email, appointing them for an interview. But for those guys who are never even scheduled, maybe I don't know, I don't want to conclude that they will never get interviewed, but for them it might be quite hard, because the time frame left and all that, it might be very hard. But for the DV 2021, you guys, the one thing we are fighting is just for the ban to be broke. Only that. Once it's broke, even if it get broke on maybe October or even November, it's okay. Because as of now, your interviews will start on January that next year. But if it's broke in between the way, from now to before December, then your visas can start being issued again. So for the DV 2020s, it's getting, to the corner. But for you DV 2021, you still have time. The petition is still working on your favor, and we all hope for the best. And the other thing, I would like, just guys, I would like, okay, I have been receiving question about high case numbers. You guys, maybe you could DV2021 share something with your colleagues. If you have received the email requesting for support documents, just go on any of the video. I'll actually make a video where I'll be requesting for that, so that, you know, people can come. If you will, like, you can share, help your colleagues to understand what is going on, and yeah, we can tell maybe the highest case number who has received in each region. So with that being said, for about the AILA, we still have to wait again up to 12th of August. So from 12th of August, that's when we can again tell what is going to happen. As usual, I told you it might take a period of time, so we have to be patient and patient again. So with that being said, guys, I'll be making a new video today, and I'll be talking about some topics that you people have been asking questions from. And yeah, see you in our next video. Thank you.